If you know you want to learn how to do a soft makeup glam yourself, then this video is for you. Come closer and let's get right into this video. So this is your girl Vicky Signature. I'm a makeup artist, I'm a photographer, and I'm a hairstylist. So as we learn something new, at the same time, I'm going to talk about the 3C community. Yes, you heard me right, the 3C community. Don't get tired of the 3C community because I want you to come and join. So let's get straight into this look. All the products I'll be using in this video, they're affordable products that you can get in any drugstore or online. So you don't need to break the bank. You need to make sure that your face is properly clean so that all the products you're going to use will just sit in on a clean skin. Now, this will help your makeup last longer. So what next are we going to do after having a clean face? We're going to moisturize. And I love using my ordinary moisturizer. So we're just going to moisturize our face. Always moisturize your under eyes. While we moisturize, I'm going to talk about the 3C community. Like I said in my previous video, the 3C community is a community skill hub where you come in and you come and learn different skills. So it's a community where you meet a lot of people, a lot of individuals who have come in to learn one skill or the other, you know. And we're talking about skills like digital marketing, content creation, AI animation, stock exchange, cryptocurrency. You know, there are so many skills you can learn in there. We have over 19 courses where you can come in, learn at your own pace, and we have live classes where you can ask questions from professionals. Okay, so after going in with my moisturizer, I'm just gonna prime my face and, you know, proceed. So I'll be going in with my Adventure Primer. And this primer is so good because if you have oily skin, it helps in oil control. Most of my makeup products, I shop them from Arewa Kadi Beauty Store. She sells quality products and they are so affordable. So if you want that quality makeup products, don't hesitate to contact her. I'll leave her details below in this video. I'm gonna prime my face and that's it. So back to the 3C community. The 3C community is a skill hub where you have professionals that come in once in a week to hold live classes, and you have the opportunity to ask questions in real time. You understand? So for my sweat control, I'll use this. After prepping my face, I'll go in to define my brows. Already, I have my microblading, but I'm just still going to define it a little bit. I'll just go in to make sure that I have my brows well laid down. Like the name implies, 3C, cho cho cho. You have to talk like I'm doing. So I'm just trying to redefine my brows because I already have the microblading in it, like I said. So don't forget to brush that out. So in the 3C community, you come in and you come to learn about content creation. You get to learn about cryptocurrency. You get to learn about AI animation, you know. You come to learn about content creation, you get to learn about AI animation, you get to learn about cryptocurrency, you know, and so many other courses. We have over 19 courses. You come in, you learn at your own pace if you're unable to join the online classes. And I'm going in with my MAC concealer to clean up and redefine my brows. So I'm just going to clean my brows. So for this look, we're doing something very, very simple, something very soft. So no much drama. So just follow the step by step in this video. So part of the advantages of joining the 3C community is that it's a one-time payment. Yes, you have to pay. You pay, it's not free. A one-time payment of 300 euros, meaning you only pay that amount once and you are not paying anything again for life. It's not as if you pay 300 euros today, tomorrow you come and pay 100 euros, and the day after you're asked to pay 50 euros. No, it's just a one-time payment. That is just it. And you have access to this class, unlimited access. Okay? You have unlimited access to this class. So, secondly, you become an affiliate for this group, like I'm doing. Oh, yeah. So, you get to market this group also. You invite other people. So, for here, I'm going in with a shade very, very similar to my skin tone. You get, so I'm using a shade very similar to my skin tone to clean up my upper brows. You know, I said in this video, we're going to be doing a lot of talking. So we are talking and doing makeup at the same time. Okay, so since we're going in for something very simple and soft and all, so I went in with a shade very, very close to my skin tone. So you can as well go in with your foundation. You get, so if you don't want to use the concealer to clean the upper part of your brows, you can also use a foundation, your foundation, to clean your upper part of your brows. I'll do the same thing for this. For this part of my brows, rather. As you can see, I'm not packing too much. I'm not doing too much. I'm just basically cleaning, you know, just defining the upper part of my brows. I'm not doing anything too much, nothing dramatic. You get. So I'm just using the same shade of my skin, of my foundation to clean up. You get. So I'm not doing anything much, nothing dramatic. One advice: they know they carry first for the matter of eyebrows. Oh. Don't let anybody deceive you. Don't pressure yourself. Do the one with your power wish and leave the rest for God. Calm down. Don't give yourself headache. Not because you come online and you see a lot of people are brows on fleek, brows looking perfect and all. They know they carry first for the matter. Do the one with your power wish. A sister told you that. I said in the beginning of this video, I was going to make this video very professional, you know, poised, elegant, but this village girl in me, this Robo village girl in me must come out. God have mercy. Can I be serious for once? So now I'll go in with my foundation, and I'm using the Glow Serum Foundation from Givenchy. Okay, so I'll just pop that into my face. Don't do that. Yeah, this foundation, you just want to frustrate me today. So I'm just going to blend that out. So don't forget, this is a light serum foundation. It's not a full coverage, no. It's just a light serum foundation. This video is just a very soft makeup glam, you know, your everyday look. You blend, 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 blend. I love to go in with my beauty blender to make sure that my foundation is sitting in properly into my skin. So back to the 3C, like I said, in the 3C community, it's a skill hub where you come in, you learn different things, you know, and you acquire different knowledge. So what next? I'll just go in to do some little contouring, and I'll be going in with my Ezekiel in the shade Sexy Blackie. So I'm going to contour my nose area. You come in and you blend that properly, okay? So what do you get to learn in the 3C community? Different courses at your own pace, okay? And you can also become an affiliate for this community. What does it mean to become an affiliate? Does you talk about this community, other people invite members, you have this your unique link where every other person can come in, you know, and join, and then you get to keep a percentage for yourself. So you come in and you blend that out properly. You come in here also. You see, so you have to be very, very fast, kind of, when you're doing this so that it doesn't dry up. You get, so you want to make sure that you come in and you blend that out. So just doing some little contour, you know. You blend that out properly. You come in here also and you blend this out properly to avoid any harsh lines, okay? Don't forget, if you have any questions, you can drop it in the comment section or you send me a message privately, whichever that is convenient for you, and I will get back to you. We'll go in now with a lighter concealer, and I'll be going in with my Makeup concealer, one of my favorites in nude. Okay, so I'll just apply that just a little under my eye area. See, I'm not doing too much at all. If you notice, you see, if you notice, I'm not doing too much at all. Just doing something simple. We said we wanted to keep it simple. Because that little concealer you have put is enough to blend out, you get. So we're doing something very, very soft. Blend out also. Make sure you're blending out very well, oh. Go and practice this thing. Practice what I'm teaching you. And make sure that you're blending out very well, so you don't go and have Pinocchio nose. Make sure you're blending out very well, okay? I'm going with my under eye. So this is a beginner's friendly makeup look, quick makeup look, okay? Any parts of your sponge, you dust it in your upper eyelid, you get. So what do you want to do next? You want to set that in. To lock that concealer in. I hope you are learning something now. My next class, I'm going to ask you questions. So I'm going in with my setting powder from Zara, and I'm just going to apply that directly under my eye. you know, like that. Like that. We're just going to set that in that way. Come down. Everywhere you have applied your concealer, you just come in and you set that in. Like so. Where you have your lines, smile lines, you come in also. You have your contour. You come in and you set that in just to define your face a bit. You get. So basically, you're setting in everywhere where you've applied your concealer. And the reason for that is just to lock your concealer in and define your face properly. You get. So I still have some little parts of this, and I'm just going to use that to set in my concealer that I earlier applied here. I actually forgot to moisturize my lips in the beginning. Very important. This from Sephora, just for a natural glam, something very soft, calm, and all. So don't forget, we're talking about the 3C. Like I said, in the 3C community, you get the opportunity to acquire new skills, ask questions. Also, if you're a vendor, you have an existing business, or let's say you want to venture into a business and you don't know what type of business to venture into. You're confused, you have so many ideas. The 3C community is where you're meant to be. You have the opportunity, to have business ideas, to know what to go into, to know what to avoid. It helps you to take 10 steps ahead instead of you, for example, going into a business whereby you then make mistakes, or you did not see anyone to put you through, or probably maybe you're struggling to stand in your business, or you're struggling to know what to do. The 3C community is where you are meant to be. I can tell you for sure. So if you're looking into starting your own business, you don't know how to go about it, you don't know who to contact or something, why not join the 3C community, where you have access to all this list, and I wanted to keep this look very, very calm. See me now, I'm doing something else. Being a makeup artist, I know you can relate. Usually when you want to keep something very calm and and there's just one thing in you saying, okay, why don't you do it like this? Why don't you do it like that? So I'm going in just to blend that out. Just going into my inner corners, Just been blending out my inner corners, and I wanted to keep this look very calm. Just to make it look so simple, but at the same time simple and elegant. So you make sure that you're blending in to avoid any harsh lines. I'll be using a lighter shade from my powder palette. And I'll just blend that in. So going in with this lighter shade from my palette, dapping that in to give me that soft natural color, So after blending all that in, I'll just go ahead to just line my eyes. No. And then my eyes are such. Okay, so I'm not using the false lashes because I have my lashes done. So, and I don't want to ruin that. So I'll just brush out my lashes. And I'm not using mascara, if you notice, because when you have your lashes done, you don't have to apply mascara on that. So I'll skip that part. I'm not using mascara and I'm not using the false lashes. So I'll just go in to line my under eye. Okay. Don't forget, we said this is a very simple, soft makeup glam. And I would just like to just smoosh that out a bit with color black. You get, just to define it and make it more pronounced. Okay, so you can come in with your black eyeshadow and you smoosh that out. Just makes your eyes pop out more. You get. Now we have to come and dust off the excess powder we have under our eyes, you know. And smooth that out properly as such, just to bring back that light contour. Don't need to do too much. Remember, we said it's a very, very simple, natural makeup look, so you don't need to do too much. Just some people do all those influencers, they can't do. So do like them. No, just be yourself, you know, play around, be yourself. Use this to come in, define our nose. You know, if you notice, I'm using the same brush. I'm just using the same brush, the leftover from the brush. Using the blush. So if you feel it's too much for you, you know, based on your preference, you can go in with your powder brush, the same powder brush, just blend that out again. You get. So it's just gonna blend out this way, and everything is just gonna, you know, blend into each other. Okay, so you can see everything is blending into each other and you have a seamless look. All right, so don't forget your highlighter. Same palette. I have my highlighter here, over here. So same palette. I'm just gonna dab little, not too much, little. Cheekbone, just little. All right, little. Chin, little. That, little. We're going next to highline our lip. I'm going with this nude lip gloss. So if you want to find out more about the 3C community, check my previous posts where I made a post about the 3C community, and then you can learn more. Okay, something natural like this. And don't forget to clean up the sides. Just like that. Finally, you can spray. And that's it, guys. Simple glam. I didn't do too much. After the spray, don't forget to go back and just, you know, dab that in. Personally, I love to do this because it just helps my whole face to be matte. You get? I just did a very, very simple, natural makeup glam. You don't want something really shouting and all, so this is a simple look that you can try out yourself. Okay, if you want to learn more, click on the link below in this video and it will take you to the 3C community where you can subscribe and you can join. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you've learned something and I hope you're going to try this. So I'll see you in my next video. This is your girl Vicky Signature. Bye bye. God bless you.